Desire paths are trails that appear in the world when a collective repeatedly walks to a place according to how it actually makes sense for them to get there. The technical term for it is mechanical erosion, and I think it's a fun concept. A collection of individuals, or even just one determined person, can carve a path into the world as a history of the natural desire to shave a few seconds or minutes off of their commute. And many desire paths are inherently anti-authoritarian.
Let's take that concept and map it into one of the most important desired paths in colonial America. And guess what that is? Broadway. Broadway runs from the top to the bottom of Manhattan. It doesn't follow the grid because it's older. It's paved over the Wickquasgeck Trail, which was the main travel and trade route for the Lenape people. This was their infrastructure. So this makes it a Mercury path. Mercury rules the road, trade, and communication. The Lenape are the original people of this path, and they were the original Mercury energy on this island of Manhattan, of course. The traders, the communicators, they were the first ones to move goods and ideas across or along this route. So then comes the colonialists, who impose this rigid grid, which is Jupiter in action. Jupiter expands and imposes law and enforces systems, but they didn't erase the path. They just co-opted it. And this leads us to the Mercury-Jupiter dynamic. So Jupiter, or how you could utilize Jupiter energy, Jupiter will see a useful Mercury system and absorb it to increase its own power. They didn't just use this path for just any purpose. So this Mercury path, which is the Lenape trade route, became the main artery that led directly to the heart of their colonial financial system, Wall Street. They built their financial district at the end of the old trade route. So Jupiter used Mercury's path to build its empire and fund it. Even though desired paths are usually anti-authoritarian, Broadway, of course, is authoritarian and the ultimate co-option or co-opting of a desired path. So in this case, Jupiter or the colonialists had Mercury system that was already there, or the Mercury path that was already there, because it was the most logically correct route for trade and power. The colonialist or the authority didn't destroy the path. They stole it, they paved it, and used it to build the financial center of the new world on top of the old one. You could also look into the reason why this path was so useful. So like the Lenape, like many advanced cultures, aligned the world with their cosmos. The sun aligns directly down the path of Broadway at key points in the year. And I believe that this alignment is called the Manhattan Hedge. This is a deliberate celestial alignment, which makes the path earthly and solar.